Oh, well, welcome to Billy Barefeet's Bakery. Today, oh, I got a cough here. Today we will be making, I'm not going to use the bread machine, I'm going to actually hand knead this dough and try to make some cinnamon raisin bread. So here we go, we'll get this started. The last loaf of bread I made was quite good. Used the oven instead of the bread maker as well, and I have a new bread pan which I will show you when this dough rises. Get this mixed into here. That's about right. I need to get some dough down for my hand. Yeah, now for the best part. This is so great. It's very fun to knead dough. So down here. I'll knead this for a while. Get it nice and smooth and glossy, as they say. And something I've noticed about the bread machine is it kneads the bread for probably 15 minutes or so. I thought it's not like biscuit dough. I was taught with biscuits you're supposed to handle the dough as little as possible. But with bread, you just knead it like crazy. And this will be the first time I will be adding a different ingredient with the raisins and cinnamon. So I'll be really interested to see what happens. See if it's completely destroyed in the process. So I'm going to knead this just a little bit more, and then I'm going to put it in an oiled container to rise. Okay, I've got this kneaded to a nice consistency. It's fun to beat on it. Now I'm going to take a bowl. Take a bowl and grease it up with some butter. Take this little buddy right here. Plop it in there. Put a towel over it, and I'm going to let that rise. Do a little experiment. I'm going to let it rise for about 40 minutes and then take it out, beat it a little bit more, and put the raisins and the cinnamon in there. I shall return. Okay, now we're going to put the raisins and the cinnamon in. Get this out of there. It's risen a bit. Just knead it a little bit. Oh, it's nice and light. I'm going to do it like a raisin swirl. Raisin cinnamon swirl, so get this rolling pin here. Roll it out. Oh, that smells good. Now I'm just going to roll this. Just beat it up a little bit. And then I'm going to stick it in this handy dandy. Got this just recently on Amazon. This is made by USA Pans. It's a great bread pan. Put this in here, slap it in there. Now we'll just let that rise around those ingredients. 45 minutes or so. Keep in mind, none of this is scientific. I hardly ever do this, so it might not work at all. But we will have video proof if it does. Let's take this to 40 minutes. Set that there and let her rip. I'll preheat the oven. Be back shortly. Voila! It has risen. It has risen, and we are going to put it into the oven. So here we go. We're going to place it directly into the oven and close it up. And we're going to wait about 40 minutes and check on it again. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes. It looks nice and brown on top. Yeah. Whoa, come back, come back. It looks nice and brown on top. It's the first one I've ever made, so we'll just have to see. Okay, I'll go ahead and turn it out of there so we can... Has a hollow sound to it. Piping hot. Put it on a rack to cool. And then I will cut some of it for you and we can see what it looks like on the inside. And it feels springy enough. It should be good. So, well, the bread has gotten softer. It's still warm, but I can't wait to see what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it open and try a piece here. Let's see, we'll get an end piece. Oh, it's looking good. I'm hoping there'll be like a swirl in there. There's kind of a swirl. It's a light swirl. Put some butter on here. We'll see what this tastes like. Okay, well here I am with the slice of bread with butter on it. There's not a lot of raisins that I can see in the end, but I know I put a lot of raisins in there, so I think when I get down toward the middle, it'll be good. Let me test it. It's not very cinnamony or raisiny. It's got a good texture, but it tastes like my regular white bread. So I think you have to really load it up. There's one piece of raisin right here. Let me taste it. It's very good. It just doesn't taste very cinnamony and raisiny, so I have to put more in next time. But I'm happy because I actually got a loaf. It didn't collapse on me or anything. So until next time.